why is it important to gather today to keep Dee's memory alive and well with everyone who's here?
So Dee has been missing for a year. The case has not been closed yet. So we are trying to keep that flame burning, the momentum alive until we get that justice for Dee, just like the sign says.
What were you expecting as far as turnout, and did your expectations, were they met today?
Well, this is definitely, there's a lot here, I'll say that. I think that there's definitely a huge turnout. We're definitely glad to see all the community support, all the support for Dee's family. This is amazing. This is really great. We really didn't know what to expect, to be honest with you.
Well, I definitely think a lot of people came out, and when Dee first went missing, what was that feeling, that emotion that a lot of people had when that happened?
So it was definitely not like her at all. So this was the farm that she was actually born and raised on, Hardee's, and the farm that she went missing on was just on the other side of the block. So she didn't go very far. She's very, very family oriented, very deep roots around here, generations back. So it was very, very unlike her to come up missing. So we all knew something was very wrong. She loved her kids very, very much. She doted on them constantly. Her babies, as she called them, and her grandbabies were her world. She had very close friends. My mom, in fact, they've been friends since they were babies. So she would just never leave. So we knew immediately that was something wrong.
In spite of all that's happened, there has been a lot of positivity and hope that something could happen. And what was that for you? What is that like?
It's really great to see the people supporting us and trying to help us figure out what happened and get that justice for her. It is truly amazing, and I can't thank people enough. I think Parker said it best in a previous interview. When we're driving around and we see those Justice for Dee signs or the bracelets, you just wish you could stop and thank every single person, because it is really, truly amazing to see the support.
And there are plenty of Justice for Dee signs here in the area, and even coming in, there are plenty of those signs out there. So what do you hope comes of that?
So we're just hoping to spread that awareness that this case is still open and we're still trying to get those answers. We've been begging and pleading for answers for a year and pushing for that, just so that we can get that closure and know what happened to her.
And is there anything else you want to add or want the public to know?
So right now we do have a light at the end of the tunnel. That would be our private investigator. He's been an absolute saving grace to us. It just so happened that Shelly, which would be Dee's sister-in-law, was watching an episode of 48 Hours with a very similar case, and we tracked him down, and he's here, and he has been an absolute godsend. So we, for the first time in the last year, actually feel like we might get that justice.